Good morning and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today is March 20th. Tomorrow's the first day of spring. And it's time to winter sow stock flowers. Baker Creek recommends direct sowing early spring, but I want to winter sow in this jug. It'll germinate when it's ready, and then later I'll transplant them into the garden. These are a small flat seed. I'm going to use them all. I can thin out the plants later. They do need light to germinate, so don't drown them with soil. I'm actually only going to press them in. I'm not going to cover them. They prefer to germinate at temperatures between 60 and 75, and they tend to germinate in 7 to 15 days. Now, overnight outside, it's been in the 30s and 40s with daytime highs in the 50s and 60s. So when these are ready, they'll germinate. I just don't know how long that'll take. If I'm starting them indoors under lights, I would want to start them 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. It's currently 6 weeks before our last frost. Here, that tends to be April 30th. I'm going to transplant these in the front in full sun in the ground. I'm going to do that 2 weeks before our last frost. In north central Maryland, that means mid-April. One week before that, I'm going to start hardening them off, opening up the jug for an hour to a day, then closing it overnight, opening it up longer the next day, and closing it overnight, and increase the time it's exposed to the elements. These are a 2-foot tall, beautiful flower, but they do require full sun. I'm growing them again because last year they failed. On the side of the house, it was too shady in the green stalks. I only had one flower, and it was small. In the front, I put them in the big porch pots, but nesting birds just kept picking them clean over and over and over again, and it stunted their growth, and they never grew. So this year I'm stubborn. I want to try again, and I'm going to put them in the ground in the front where it's the sunniest, and I'm going to protect them from the birds. I want to see these beautiful flowers. That garden's full of vegetables. I'm going to moisten these seeds. Now the soil's already wet. I mixed it up in the house, the potting soil, and I leave it in there because I want it to stay warm. It'd freeze overnight outside. I'm going to spray them and then tape up the jug and make a little greenhouse. I'm using Gorilla duct tape, but the regular silver variety is fine. You want to make sure there's no gaps in the tape. Make it sure it's stuck on there really well, because any moisture is going to escape through those gaps and it'll dry out. It happened to me with the white milk jug type. These clear jugs are harder and the tape sticks better. And write the name of the plant on your jug. The best to use is a garden marker because it's designed not to fade in the sun. Sharpie is not a good option. It will fade. We're making mini greenhouses to start our cool weather seeds outside. So our spring flowers and vegetables, they're all done now. Everything we've already sown has germinated. Next month, we'll start our warm weather vegetables and flowers. And just leave it. Oops, we forgot to take off the lid. You want rain and snow to enter and heat to escape when it gets really warm outside. And make sure it has drain holes. If you need more help designing your jugs, I have some specific videos on each type. The white jugs, they're thinner, and the thicker clear jugs. And come back and check for more winter sowing videos. And to see the progress. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.